So one of the things that I think that what we try to do, and what I would want them to do, is there's three basic steps that we have, and these are on the Youth Suicide Prevention Program website here in Washington State. But the first one is to show that you care, and so validate that this, whatever that child's saying to you, that adolescent, is a struggle. And so that means if they are really upset about breaking up in a relationship, that you say, oh yeah, it's really hard, I'm sure that's difficult, I can see that's really impacting you. So validate it, rather than saying, oh, there are other fish in the sea, there's other people to date. That's kind of more of an invalidation, and that adolescent's just going to shut down because you're not listening. Number two, so step two would be, okay, ask the questions about how much is it impacting them. So for me, step two is ask the question, are you thinking about hurting yourself, or are you thinking about killing yourself? So I can see this is really affecting you. I'm wondering if you're having thoughts that are about suicide, or you hurting yourself. And now that question seems to be a bit abrasive to some of the teachers that I talk to and so forth, but for the adolescent, it's not. It seems like it's a regular flow for them. And so if they say, no, I'm not having those thoughts, you as the teacher, you as the adult say, that's fine. I know that some kids, when they're really distraught, sometimes have those thoughts, and not a problem if you're not. And I want to let you know that if you are having those thoughts, I'm happy to listen to anytime. The third step there then is that if that adolescent is struggling with some issues of self-harming and thinking about killing themselves, you want to then say, sounds like things are really tough. So again, validate. And then I know where we can get some help. And so you want to say we because they've talked to you. You don't want to say, oh, this is really a very difficult problem. Good luck. Hope you find some help, right? Because then it kind of almost blames them again. And I don't think that we want to go in that direction. And so getting help, because unless you're someone that has mental health training in risk assessment for self-harm behaviors or suicide or traumatic events, you're going to be out of your league. And we want to make sure that we're modeling for our adolescents and for other adults that we know who the professionals are to get help. We should be doing that rather than me performing cardiac surgery on somebody. It's not in my field, right? I don't know anything about that. So I'm not going to do something along those lines. And so I think that we want to make sure that we work with that child, take that child or that adolescent with us to get to somebody who knows the proper steps to take. And so I think we don't want to make that another crisis event.